I brought the cheapest Honda Type R FN2 in the country. Let's have a look why it's the cheapest. So one of the main reasons why we got it at a bit of a bargain price is because of the rear subframe. It needs a new one, unfortunately, and it is quite common on these for them to go, but we have got a solution for it, which is there. That's the solution for it. So we're going to get this old subframe off, and we're going to replace it with a brand new one. And this vehicle has got a sports exhaust on, 3-inch, all the way down to the cat. So yeah, I mean, the car's not too bad underneath. We will be giving it an undercoat, protecting it. There is a little bit of an oil leak coming from the inspection plate for the timing chain, which we can do. But other than that, the car is pretty solid. Like I said, we've just got to sort out the rear subframe, underseal the back, and do some other bits up top. So we do have a bit of a list for the car, and we're going to, well, I'll just read off the list. So the calipers are going to get sorted out. They're going to get painted by Calipers to You. We got the rear subframe to do, as I've pointed out. We've got a tyre that is in need of being done. I might get a set of 4 just to try and keep them matching. Rear shockers potentially need doing, a full underseal, as I said. We've got an oil leak coming from the chain inspection plate. New wheel nuts. The wheel nuts are a bit battered on this, to be fair, so I want to put some of them on. Full mop and polish, and a little bit of paint correction, some stone chips sorting out, that sort of thing. Seats and door cards I want to remove and give them a good clean, and a freshen up of the interior inside. Steering wheel replacing, that needs to be replaced. It's had a bit of a hard life, so I've got one of them to do. The grill as you saw is battered. I've got a genuine grill, so I want to put this kind of back to stock, if you like. The Morgan grill, great grill, but we've got a genuine Type R grill, which we got to get painted because it's in the wrong colour, so we're going to paint that in the right colour. Towing eye cover on the front bumper's missing, a little thing really. Some new number plates, they look old and tired now, so we're just going to tidy them up. Restore the headlights, so the headlights we're going to restore, maybe tint possibly, and the digital display inside is intermittently not working. 9 times out of 10 it's just dry solder joints, so we'll clean them up and resolder them. And the near side front seat, so the passenger seat, doesn't recline to let passengers in the back, so we're going to sort that out as well. So all in all, it's not too bad. Looks like there's a lot, but there's not really. It's just little bits and pieces. So we're going to crack on with some jobs today, and we're going to see if we can get this car looking somewhat better. So we've had Calipers to You come out and refurb and freshen up front and back calipers for us. So now we've got to get on and crack on with taking off the subframe. And as I said before, we can see why. It's got a hole here, and it is in pretty bad condition. So we've got a brand new one to go on here. So I'm going to start stripping these bolts out and removing. Hopefully this all comes out, the brake pipes and whatever else. Take the springs out. I think we're going to put some new shockers on as well, just because they're the original Honda ones. So we're going to put some fresh shockers on. Springs look in good condition, so yeah, we're going to get this off and get cracking. So I made a start by stripping down the handbrake cables and disconnecting everything that I could. Now unfortunately on this vehicle there was tons of stuff that was pretty seized, and it was going to take me a while to get all this undone. There we have it, guys. The rear axle from the FN2 Type R is out, and oh my god, this was overdue. Look at that. That's just nuts. all the rust and the dirt that this has held for years is just absolutely crazy. You can see, you know, this is there's a crack there. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's a crack there, and this is all rotted away in there. So yeah, I had to cut the brake lines, unfortunately, the brake pipes, but we're going to make some new brake pipes. We're going to refurb everything that's staying, or everything that we're going to reuse off this. We're going to refurb. I've got some new shockers coming. We're going to clean up and get the springs sorted, and yeah, we're going to get this looking brand new. And while this is down as well, we're also going to tackle the underneath, and we're going to give this a good clean and a good underseal. Let's get cracking on. So I just thought I'd show you this. These are the rear bushes, and these are heavily split, but this one is just crazy. So yeah, it's a good job we're changing it. Again, new one is out and it looks identical. Double check the part number, so we're all good to go ahead and fit it. This one comes with the bushes as well, so that's fantastic. That'll save me a job. All I need to do is swap the hubs over, the discs, the pads, and obviously the ABS sensors, and we need to make up some brake pipe, some brake lines. So we'll get the tool out and we'll start making those. So I needed to make a start on the wheel arches, and as you can see, they're not in bad condition, but they do require a little bit of TLC. So I'm about to start cleaning these up and getting them ready. So as you can see here, I'm just hitting it with a drill and a wire brush, and I'm trying to get all the loose dirt off as best as possible. Like I said, these rear wheel arches wasn't in a bad state, but they did need a bit of work. So here I'm going to hit it with some rust converter. This stuff is fantastic. If you've got a bit of rust, definitely use this stuff, guys. And as you can see, we have made a makeshift tent so we can keep all the dirt and grime in one area. And as you can see, it's time to tackle the underneath. Now, once I started to clean this off, it wasn't that bad. There wasn't any holes or any welding that was required, so I was pretty pleased with that. So next is the Cobra truck bed liner. We mix the hardener with the actual paint itself, attach that to the Schiltz gun, and off we go. And as always, safety first. Let's go. So it's the next morning, and as you can see, we should have, yeah boy, we should have a fully rock solid, because we've used Cobra bed liner instead of just an underseal. I mean, that's rock solid. So we've completely done the back. I did go round and start doing the front, but we might finish the front off today. Wheel arches are done, looking awesome. So now we're going to get our makeshift tent down and have a tidy up, and then get ready for the subframe. Let's go. So the rear of the tie part is done. The new subframe is fitted, beautiful. We've done some new brake lines, fitted some new brake lines, made some up. We've got some new rear shockers on the vehicle as well now, so the suspension side should be good. I was thinking about replacing the springs, but to be brutally honest, the new owner may want to set lowering springs on, whatever, so it's up to them. Cleaned up the exhaust a little bit, as you can see, but guys, just this has come up absolutely mint. This is rock hard. This will now last its life And yeah, absolutely stoked and really pleased with the Cobra stuff, which is super cool. Obviously, we've still got some other little bits and pieces to finish off on this, but yeah, really pleased with how the underbody of the Type R has come out. So on to the next jobs. So one of the jobs we've got to do on the Type R is this. As I said, you can't get into the rear due to the cable or something, and so I'm going to take this seat out, or I've already started. So basically there's 4 14mm bolts which you undo. You take the covers off first and it will show you the bolts. Take them out, and while it's out we're also going to give it a clean. So I'm going to get the seat out, and then we're going to have a look at why it's not retracting, or you're not able to let someone into the back. As you can see, we have the seat stripped down, and there was our culprit, a broken cable. Now, Honda were quoting me something stupid like £400 for these cables, which they've got to have got it priced wrong. However, I was able to find a brand new second-hand set of 3, because this seat requires 3 cables, on our favourite platform, eBay. So we're going to go ahead and fit these now and get the seat all up and working. And again, thanks to eBay, where we can find our parts. So we've got the old steering wheel off. As you can see, it's pretty battered. The fingers, the paint's coming off there, so a bit of paint wear there, and this is extremely worn. So yeah, so we have got a brand new second-hand one, courtesy of eBay. A lot cleaner, a lot better. So we're going to get that in place, give that a clean up and get it fitted. It was pretty simple to remove the airbag. There's 2 T30s which go through the side. Undo them, undo your plugs for your airbag and the horn, and off it comes. So the airbag on this isn't the best, so that came with an airbag, but the airbag on this will put the original airbag back on. So let's get the new steering wheel fitted back in the car. We've also got an issue with the heater control display, which is the one in the middle. It intermittently not works. It works when it warms up, and when it cools down it stops working, or there's like part display. You get partial display, if you know what I mean. So while we're there, we might as well take it out, and this is what you're left with. Now there is 2 screws at the bottom which you need to unscrew once you take out the plate, but if you're taking out the radio you'll see those screws anyway. And then there's 2 tabs or 3 tabs at the back, 1 on that side and 2 on that side. Now I've taken off the cover, and the issue you have with the display when they play up is basically these solders along here start playing up. Now it looks like here, if you can zoom in, it probably won't. So you can see these are the silver looks to be like new solders, whereas the gold are like the old solders. So someone's done somewhat of a repair on this before, but what I'm going to do every one of those moving forward, and we'll see if it cures it. Apparently this is how you do it, so we're going to do that. I've set up the soldering iron, that's on and ready, so we just need to now do some soldering. So just as a quick test before I put the back and everything back together, I got Mel to solder the joints while I cracked on with something else, and we've just quickly tried it, and as you can see now we've got a full display. We never had that before. It was always partially in and out. So I'm going to do the old tap test. Seems to be good. I'm going to carry on and fit this back together, and we'll keep an eye on that, but that's basically a good fix. Save yourself buying a reman screen or a brand new one, because I dare say they're not going to be cheap. So if you do have one of these and this is playing up, that's the fix on that. So well done, Mel. Let's get this dash back together. And as you can see, guys, the interior is back together. We did miss some footage, unfortunately. However, look at how our interior turned out. It is super clean, looks super fresh, and it all works. And here she is in all her glory. If you've enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and smash them notification bells so you know every time we upload. If you are interested in a bit more information, please scan the QR code, go over to our website and check it out. It is now live. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook. But this vehicle now is ready for its new owner. And as you can see, this came out super clean. I really love the original OEM Plus look of this vehicle. We put 4 brand new tyres on this bad boy. We put some colour coded lug nuts or wheel nuts on there, and as you can see, the calipers were refreshed by Calipers to You. Again, if you are interested in this vehicle, jump onto the website, go and have a look for yourself and grab yourself a Minter.
Got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if you got enemies. A road ahead, a full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed